today I'm gonna be working on, I think kind of starting the tutorial. So, let me show you where I'm at so far. Let me show you where I'm at. So, ultimately, let me just run this. Hey, Francisco, good to see you. Hope things are going well. Hey, Samantha. Yeah, we're coming along. So I want this kind of opening sequence to feel a little bit like a dream, and so for this demo, not gonna get into too much story. I don't think I'll have a little bit of dialogue. I think, but let me just kind of walk through it. So you'll start the game. It'll look something like this, and this is kind of where the tutorial will start. So it'll kind of just I need to change some of the camera positions, which is fine. So to tell you, you know, here's how you move, here's how you jump, here's how you attack, right? Do all the basic stuff. Zoom in, zoom out, change cameras, that sort of thing. So to kind of walk through how to do all of that. And then, I don't know if you noticed, the fog kind of lifts as you go along, so that's going to be part of it. Also with the Steam Input API, the cool thing about it is you can kind of see a little beam of light back there. Cool thing about the Steam Input API is it'll actually show you the controls for whatever controller you're using. You can see them in the top right. This is an Xbox controller, right? But it'll show you what in the tutorial what controls you need to use, which is kind of nice. So you'll get over here. It'll tell you to click A or whatever your controller is. Ooh, I need to work on that glitch. It made me leave and come back. It'll describe the stats here and what the different things are. Here, I'll drag it over for the vertical viewers here. It'll describe kind of what all the stats are. Go through how to equip equipment over here. So it'll go through how to equip equipment, and then it'll probably not go through a whole lot else. There's gonna be a little bit of story. We'll see there. Let's see. And then you'll kind of run up here. I'll probably have another green thing back there by her up there, so that it leads you over here. I also need to clear that. That tile will clear once I start the battle. It was I was testing out some shaders, so I do need to clean that up. Ooh, okay. Also need to clean up where the camera's looking. So yeah, so this is what the battle system looks like. It'll walk through how battles work. Vertical, it's hard to share here, but there's a little menu in the bottom right. Kind of like how you pick your battle stuff. If you ever play tactical RPG, that's what this is. And so, yeah, appreciate it, Francisco. So ultimately, you'll kind of teach you how to play and what the different strategies are, kind of some of the different mechanics. And I haven't gone through a full battle since I implemented the Steam Input API, so I don't know that everything works. And I've changed a lot of things since then. But we can kind of go through. So there is some quick time events here when you're attacking. I think me actually winning this is low chance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my health to like very low. Just to walk through what this is going to look like. Let's see here. Pull this over so you guys can see. So on the health side of it, I'll just set my current health down to like 10 or something and get killed real quick. Current health, 10. All right. Back to the game. So let's see. So then I'm gonna get killed, and when I die, I spawn back here. Oh, I'm stuck. Ooh, I gotta work on that. Okay, I am stuck, but ultimately you'll spawn. It's just because I spawn in the middle of a desert hill, I think. Okay, so we'll fix that glitch. I think that's pretty easy to fix. I'm actually not even sure why, because it should still kind of work. But yeah, none of my actions are working unless my, actually, you know what? I'm thinking that maybe my my set might be wrong. Let's see what set I'm in. What No, I'm in free roam controls. Action set. I'm in free roam controls, so yeah, definitely kind of strange. Oh, there you go. That's all right. So then so let me fix that. First off, I guess right now I can just fix it by moving my character up a bit. Let's see. We are going to just bring position to like 10. There you go. Yeah, I was just stuck in the sand. All right. So I'll move to where I teleport and probably just kind of a couple feet off the ground. And then you'll be able to come back here. You'll be able to change weapons again. Try something else out. And then I think I'll have Steam achievements for each of the weapons, like each of the weapon types maybe, or I'll have a kind of smaller set of weapons. And that way you can go through all these. So yeah, not too bad. That's pretty much it. I'm also going to, I'll also probably have something where to show you can change this, because I think this is pretty cool. But yeah, you can change your layout. And again, it's hard on vertical to see everything. But I am going to go ahead and add zoom. Oh, I don't have zoom as available inputs. I'll add those in the menu. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks. But yeah, so I'll have to add zoom to the menus. It should be pretty easy though. Okay, so with that, I am going to start. Ooh, the camera's also off a little bit. I have a few bugs still, obviously. We'll work on bugs. Let's see. Yeah, I wonder why the camera got so far off. Ugh. Lots of bugs, but hey, we're still pretty early in development, so. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So, first thing I want to do here is start. Let me just make this simple, and I just want to develop a couple 2D things. I probably will have a label of some kind down here that says basically press. So I need some kind of like horizontal thing that says like press button 2 button or action, right? So let's go ahead and add that. I think that's going to be just a horizontal, an H box container. It allows you to just line up things horizontally. That's fine. I'll have it be its own thing, because I think that main UI screen is hidden on at certain points. So I don't want that to be hidden. All right. So let's see. So I'm going to have this. I'll have a label. And I can see this popping up here. It's going to be in the top right, but let me center this. Or put it maybe at the bottom center. I don't want it to be all the way down at the bottom center, but then I can offset it. So, let's see if I just move it. So I do want it anchored there. Let's see if I set this like 400. Oops, wrong one. Maybe 500. That's probably about right. And then I'll have a label and it'll say press or you. We'll have two versions probably, but I can. Let's see, I'll have an input. And this won't be what it says, but I'll have input. And then I'll have a text rect. An image. Okay. And I want it to be. Let's see, is this the top one on the top left? It'll be something like this. Actually, I'll just copy this. Because this is the button icon I have in the beginning. Yeah, that's my button there. Which I'm probably going to go ahead and disable this. I don't actually want that button showing up. I'll leave it for now. It's good troubleshooting to make sure I'm picking up my inputs. Okay, so then I'll have. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. I thought so too. Okay, so let's see. So I'll have texture rect. And then I'll have another label here. And it'll say input. And then it'll have a button. And then it'll say 2. And then action. something like that. So it'll be like input blank to action. We're going to make a new label. It's going to have white letters. Good. You can just copy those label settings, paste those. Okay, actually I was going to copy this and paste this in here because that's essentially what I want. And then I'll take the script from, I'll steal this script text here, attach script, and we're going to call this tutorial text. All right. So then we're going to take this text. Actually, that is not the right one. Is it this one? Yeah, we'll take this text. So this is actually fairly straightforward, this code. Basically during process, let me have a function down here, and that function is going to be display instructions. Or I'll say display tutorial. Display tutorial. It's going to input and that's going to be a string. Button is going to be a I think I want an action set, so it's a digital or global dot digital in action. I think that's what it is. So let's see, string input button and then action text. That's gonna be a string. I don't like that that digital action didn't pop up, and I'm gonna output void. Let's see. Is it digital action? I might be missing something. It is digital actions. All right. Oh, I'm getting some errors for my vertical stream. Appreciate the emotes. All right, let's see. So, yeah, digital actions. Okay. Then what I need to do, if I can get rid of this for now. I'll say something along the lines of, let's see. Select action origin, yeah. Digital action menu. Okay, so first off, this menu select one, I need to go button. Really, that should be named action, not button. I'll call it action. So the cool thing about the Steam Input API, which is what I'm using here, it essentially allows you to map actions instead of like saying, hey, when you hit this button, you do this. Instead, it maps the action and says, hey, when you hit this action, you do this. And then, yeah, you saw earlier the Steam controller menu, right? All those controller menus, or all the controller actions, I can go map to a button in the Steam Input API, and then I don't have to worry about doing that here. So I just say what you do, and it automatically goes and it pulls it, and it'll pull the actually pull the button here using this for that particular action, which is really nice. So let's see. So I'm going to select action origin. That's going to look at that action. Look at the handle of the action, which is great. I do need to call this, so I can start. Let's see. This is just digital actions. I'll start by saying, just to test this out, I'll say display tutorial attack, which I think is one of my actions. Oh wait. Let's see. The input here is press action